We all want to give our dogs the absolute best life possible. We buy them expensive orthopedic beds, grain-free organic salmon kibble, and baskets overflowing with squeaky toys. We dress them in little sweaters when it gets cold, and we constantly shower them with kisses. We do all of this because in the human world, providing comfort and showering someone with physical affection is how we say, I love you. But here is a hard truth that might completely change how you look at your furry best friend. Your dog does not understand human currency. They do not care how much that memory foam bed cost, and they do not comprehend the concept of a human kiss. In fact, many of the things we do to show affection actually confuse them or, worse, cause them mild anxiety. If you think your dog's ultimate dream is just a lifetime supply of treats and endless belly rubs, you are missing out on a much deeper connection. What your dog actually craves from you is rooted in thousands of years of evolutionary biology and pack dynamics. Today, we are opening the behavioral psychology file on canine love languages. To truly love a dog, we have to stop treating them like furry little humans and start respecting them as the incredible instinct-driven canines they are. Here are the 6 ultimate acts of love your dog desperately hopes to receive from you for their entire life. In the human world, we show love through physical touch. But a dog's primary way of experiencing the world is through their nose. Their olfactory cortex is processing information on a level we cannot even fathom. To a dog, your unique scent is the biological equivalent of a warm, comforting blanket. It triggers the release of dopamine. It lowers their heart rate. So the greatest physical comfort you can give them isn't always a brand new, sterile dog bed. It is leaving a worn, unwashed t-shirt or a piece of your clothing in their sleeping area when you leave the house. Letting them sleep surrounded by your scent is the canine equivalent of holding their hand while they rest. Most owners view walking the dog as a physical chore, a quick march around the block just so the dog can go to the bathroom and burn off some energy. But from a canine evolutionary perspective, a walk is not about cardio. It is a foraging expedition. When you constantly pull on their leash and rush them along, you are depriving them of their natural instinct to gather information. True love is taking them on a sniffari walk, where they are allowed to stop, sniff, and analyze every single blade of grass for as long as they want. Allowing them to engage their nose exercises their brain and releases massive amounts of serotonin. It is their version of reading the morning newspaper. We often forget that our domestic dogs are essentially captive animals. We control when they eat, where they sleep, and when they go outside. Giving them a choice is a profound act of psychological love. Next time you go to pet your dog, try the 3-second rule. Pet them for 3 seconds and then pull your hand away. If they nudge you, lean in, or paw at you, they are giving you enthusiastic consent. If they look away, lick their lips, or just sit there, they are politely asking for space. Respecting their boundaries builds a foundation of deep, unbreakable trust. You are telling them, your body is your own, and you are safe with me. Did you know that dogs possess mirror neurons that specifically tune into human emotions? Studies measuring heart rate variability have shown that a dog's nervous system will literally synchronize with their owners. If you are chronically stressed, yelling, or anxious, your dog physically feels that tension in their own body. Therefore, one of the greatest acts of love you can offer is being their calm, emotional anchor. Taking a deep breath, speaking in a slow, soothing voice, and projecting calm energy when things get chaotic helps regulate their nervous system. You are acting as their emotional shield against a scary world. Every dog needs a den space that is 100% theirs, where they know they will never be bothered. Love is creating a quiet corner, a crate, or a bed, and enforcing a strict household rule when the dog is in this space. Nobody touches them, no kids pulling their ears, no forcing them out for cuddles. In the wild, animals need a secure place to retreat and recover from sensory overload. By giving them a sacred, untouched safe haven, you are honoring their most ancient survival instinct. This is the most important act of all. Throughout their life, your dog will face terrifying moments, thunderstorms, fireworks, and the inevitable trips to the veterinarian. In these moments of pure terror, you are their only source of safety. Love is not pushing them away when they tremble. Love is sitting on the floor with them during a storm. And when their final day eventually comes, the absolute greatest act of love you can ever give is to stay in the room with them. Do not let them cross the rainbow bridge looking frantically around a cold clinic for the only person they have ever loved. Be their anchor right up until the very last breath. Understanding these love languages is beautiful, but we need to talk about the medical red flags. If you have been providing these acts of love and suddenly your dog starts rejecting them, pay close attention. If a dog who used to love your scent suddenly isolates themselves in a dark closet, or if a dog who loved their safari walks suddenly refuses to move or flinches when you offer the 3-second petting rule, they are not just being grumpy. In the animal kingdom, a sudden withdrawal from pack bonding and a rejection of affection is almost always the very first behavioral symptom of chronic physical pain or canine cognitive dysfunction. When a dog is hurting, their instinct is to hide so they do not show weakness. Never take this rejection personally. Instead, take it as a clear sign to call your veterinarian immediately. When you look at 15,000 years of evolution that brought humans and dogs together, it is truly a miracle. They traded their wild freedom for the warmth of our fires, and in return, they gave us their absolute unwavering loyalty. Loving a dog isn't about the money you spend on them. It is about stepping outside of your human perspective and speaking their biological language. It is about patience, respect, and being the calm, strong pack leader they genetically need you to be. Which of these 6 acts of love does your dog respond to the most? Does your dog have a favorite piece of your clothing they always steal to sleep on? I would absolutely love to hear about your furry best friend in the comments below. Please share your stories with our community. If this video helped you understand your dog's mind a little bit better, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We are dedicated to unraveling the fascinating psychology behind everything your pets do. If these insights changed how you look at your companion, join us as we explore the deep bonds that define our lives. Let's build a better world for them together. The next chapter of understanding is coming soon,